Hi, welcome to the Tryforce podcast, where we talk about video games, we talk about movies, anime now, apparently.
Yeah, we're fucking multimedia at this point.
That alone is going to get us copyright.
Watch the show.
No.
It's the Tryforce.
Level cleared. 2020. Now 2021. New world. Start.
Oh,
Are you sure?
This is like, no, I don't want to start. You know what? This is the part of the game where I put it down, I take the disc out, I look at the disc, and I weigh about how much I paid for it. If I'm going to go over to the field across the street from my house and just hurl it as hard as I can. I don't care what it hits. I don't care if it enters somebody's home. It's a free game for them.
Wow.
You know, they can have
All
fun.
right, man.
That's that kind of game.
Look, I get it. These are dark times, but I like to think of this as a a new beginning.
This was the kind of year where if it was a Smash game or a Switch game, like I would have taken my Switch and swallowed it whole and like unhinged my jaw like a fucking snake.
Why
like,
do I believe you could do that?
Jesus. The imagery I didn't need today. Goddamn, Colton.
Is it
Just
weird?
calm it the fuck down.
Is it weird that I can picture him doing it, and not only that, having the
That's what I'm
ability
saying. I
through
can
no
picture it, and I didn't want to.
no supernatural means?
Like I'm talking Jim Carrey's The Mask, just one
Somebody stop him. Thank you. So
I want you to know, I'm just going to go on to a different thing
Sure.
to not hear Colton talk about
I
that.
agree.
When you were saying your intro, Zach, I was like, oh my God, he's going to be like 2020 Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, and I was going to just start crying.
2020
the first day.
New Game Plus.
New Game Plus. I would cry. I can't do
technically-
it, team.
Dawn of the fourth day now.
Oh yeah, it really is.
When we're recording this, obviously. But I think one of my favorite podcasts that we've done together was the 2019 wrap up from last year.
That was fun.
I'm really
That was fun,
enjoying.
yeah.
I can't wait for us to. I think we've come into our own as a podcast. We're
I think
definitely
so.
not who we were when we were recording the 2019 podcast.
No, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I think that I can't wait to see what we turn out this time.
It's really funny going back and listening to the older podcasts because 90% of the shit I just do not remember saying at all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this how it is all the time? Is that how I always am?
Yeah.
That's really how I always am, huh?
Yeah, no, and we love you for it, yeah. That's why we're still here, yeah.
Wow. Thank you guys for putting up with that because I sure as hell couldn't. So
I mean, Colton, we've been dealing with you for how long? I think we got
longer.
this one in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're seasoned vets at this point.
I appreciate that, but this has been a fucking wild ride of a podcast. This is our first complete year as a podcast.
Wow.
Like, that was amazing. We started in August 2018, so this is our first complete run.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a crazy feeling.
Right?
Yeah, like we did it. That's like,
Yeah.
we made it further than like I thought we were going to make it. I got to be real.
Yeah, we got more listeners than I had ever hoped to achieve. So
Hey, like
that's-
somebody, that's the thing, is like somebody, at least one person, is hoping we will say that, is listening to us say that,
And if you're that
bring
person-
it into existence.
If you're that person, why? No, I'm kidding. I love you. I love
I
you.
would
and
like an
thank you.
MLA formatted essay about why.
On my desk tomorrow.
Cite the sources.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want sources. I want this shit. No double spacing. 3 pages minimum.
Otaku is not considered a viable source.
Yeah, somebody here has to cite sources. So
I look to Zach.
yeah,
that's
I
me.
think that's the thing
That's
that's gonna
me.
fall on you, buddy.
Zach is my source.
It's been a
I'm
career.
citing my source.
Oh yeah, Zach is my source for all of my beautiful ocean dub titles. So
Oh my god.
Can't wait for
Well,
that's
I
gonna
guess
be
we
more
should
of
say
that.
what we're doing, right?
Yes, definitely we should. We're wrapping up 2020. This will be the last time I ever want to talk about this absolute nightmare of a year. So, I mean, with all the shit that happened last year, I will say for gaming, it was a fantastic year.
Yeah.
What a year to be locked in our houses, you know?
This was one of the best video game years to date. And yeah, we were all literally locked inside for it. If, you had more than one brain cell, you were inside. So, yeah, that aside, let's talk about it.
All right. So, do we want to start with best, worst, anything in progress or on deck?
You know what?
I'm gonna be real. I only have a list of the games that I did play, and
Yeah.
all of them are really good, and I only have good things to say.
Rain, did you
Yeah.
play any bad games in 2020?
No, I didn't play any fucking bad games. Colton reminded me of a terrible game in 2020, and I had to like relive flashbacks.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah,
other
it
than
was,
that, no, I didn't
is it-
actually play any bad games.
Does it
in
start with an
2020.
S?
Oh, Colton, I swear to God. I will come through my laptop and snap your neck.
Please, it would be a mercy. All right, so I only have a list of games that I played as well.
Okay.
But I figured that we would just talk about the gaming experiences we had. You know, I know you played a lot of new games this
did.
year.
I
I
did.
played a lot of new games this year. I went through a whole fucking series this year.
Wow.
And they didn't necessarily come out this year, but one of them did, and then I went back and I played all 4 of the other ones. So it was such a cool year for games for me, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the gamers won 2020.
Oh, fuck
We were
yeah.
doing this shit for a while.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Like I work mostly from home, and so therefore to get peace and quiet, I have a new dog, so he's very loud, and I go in my basement. So now I'm like, oh, I'm really starting to hate the basement. Like,
Yeah.
I'm starting to
Oh,
hate
no,
being down
yeah.
here.
I'm starting to hate the studio, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I hate coming here. If you look at my chair, this chair is only a month old, and my ass has been thoroughly, like, imprinted in this chair.
Oh yeah.
Like, you can see both cheeks in this chair when
Yeah.
I leave for a day. Like, it's memory foam, all right. And
It remembers you.
it remembers me. No amount of alcohol could forget that memory.
Okay. I would say I really only have like minor complaints. I don't really have like as well. I don't really think I played a lot of bad games because, as you said, I
Yeah.
played a lot of new games.
So-
either new or new to me.
So why don't we make this one of the only positive things about 2020 and just gush about our favorite fucking games for the whole podcast?
All right, I have mine. I don't. If someone else wants to start, they can start.
Rain, you want to start?
Can I start?
Yes,
please.
absolutely.
Because this is just fresh in my memory, which is why I want to talk about it.
Go
So
for
my
it.
birthday was at the end of the year, and
Happy birthday,
I
by
received
the way.
a gift.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I received a gift from one Zachary, and I haven't stopped playing it. But Zach came over the other day and gave me the new Kingdom Hearts game, which is Melody of Memory, and I haven't put it the fuck down.
Oh yeah.
No joke, for the past, Zach, I don't remember when you came over. I got to be honest, but like I haven't stopped since you came over.
Yeah, I could tweet when
Yeah,
you
like-
tweeted that you got it. So that's pretty much that day. It would have to be technically, right?
That means I'd have to look back at when I tweeted it. But yeah.
I'm already on it. Don't even worry about it. Yeah,
But like, you came over, you gave me the game, you went home, and I was just like, well, it's time to play Kingdom Hearts. No one talked to me for the next like 6 years.
until they come
Like-
out with another Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, no, until a new Kingdom Hearts game comes out, and then you can talk to me for like 3 minutes before I'm gone.
No, I was looking up a little bit about that game, and it looks fun as hell. I love rhythm games.
That's the thing. I really like rhythm games, and the point is like it's kind of like if you didn't play Kingdom Hearts, it's a retelling of every game in the series. But there's also plot like sprinkled in that like hasn't been like revealed yet. So it's
Right.
really cool because it's like, oh, you're playing a rhythm game, going through the retelling, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, what? What do you mean that thing? What are you talking about?
That's also
But,
like why I wanted to give this Kingdom Hearts game my money, because I think it's hilarious that they're just like bust a move, but like also there's plot. Like,
Yeah,
that's
but also
so
there's
good.
plot. But it's really, honestly, it's really interesting. There's boss battles that are done differently than the regular rhythm game, like part of it. So, and there's like collectibles and everything, which if anybody knows me, if I don't 100% a Kingdom Hearts game, did I really play it?
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
So that's been like up there as like one of my tops for 2020 that came out.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's amazing.
And that one eked out right in the last month, right?
Yeah, I think it came out at like the end of November.
Ah, I see. Okay.
nice. Just
Wow.
sliding it on in. Rain, you've been at it for over a week since you
For
got
over
it.
a week. Yeah. That makes sense. That checks out.
That's scams.
That checks out. I'm not even remotely close to beating it either. So.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's good. That's a game that takes a week to beat. I love that shit.
Oh, dude, no, you don't understand. It takes well over a week to beat, especially because I am anal about doing every level over until I've collected every star on the level. So,
yeah, I know what you mean.
So I'll be here for a while.
All
but,
right.
You know,
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself at the very least, it seems.
dude, this was a good year for Kingdom Hearts. We got 2 games this year, and they were both amazing.
That is true.
I think y'all deserve it. That's where I stand on that. I mean, y'all were in the lurch for a while, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, why were we?
Well, we're going to be, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, I think this is a good opportunity to advertise next week's podcast. We're going to be doing, you and a special guest are doing Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, right?
We're doing Kingdom Hearts in the way that it was released for the bundles. So we're going to be doing a 4-episode mini-series on Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, and then 3, the DLC, the phone game, and Melody of Memory.
Oh, shit. All right, so stay tuned for that, everybody. But I think we'll do it like 1, 1, and 1. So, Zach, you want to go next with one of your games?
Yes, I would.
Go for it.
Okay, so for me in 2020, there are 3 words, and that was Ghost of Tsushima.
Ooh,
Ghost of Tsushima
baby.
was one of the most visually stunning games I have ever played in my life. It was fun. It was tragic. You got invested. There were side quests for the characters that grew your relationship with them and like revealed more plot. There were just random samurai duels you had to take part in, which were dope as shit.
That game was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, you got to make haikus. It was a multifaceted experience in this like vastly historical and accurately presented, it seemed like, backdrop. And it seemed like everybody had really done their homework on making that game. I mean, the voice acting, the face mocap acting is amazing. And the gameplay, I feel, is absolutely unbeatable. Like, obviously it starts off as any game does hard, but after a while you just become a god. Like there's nothing in your way after a while. So then it's about kind of chasing the big fish and then see what happens. I highly recommend everybody plays it. I got every single trophy in the game. That's how I know it's the game of the year for me.
Yeah. I mean, when I saw you play it, it just looks like Japanese Dark Souls, but at the same time, it's its own standalone thing. Like if you like the Dark Souls series, you're gonna love this game. It plays very similarly, right?
I would say it's like Sekiro done for the masses. Like I feel like it's like where Sekiro was like Cuphead. Like. I think Ghost of Tsushima is like any other platformer. Like I feel like Sekiro is meant to be difficult, and I don't feel that way with Ghost of Tsushima. There's definitely a learning curve, and there's things you have to get used to for sure. But I think, obviously, I think anybody can play that video game, and I think everybody should because it was gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, the bosses were so fucking cool in that game.
Sure, yeah. Definitely. I really enjoyed myself. There is a lot of cool options you can do. You can go stealth. You can go in guns blazing if you have the ability. There are outfits that buff your stealth. There are outfits that are more damage resistant.
Yeah, so it's like it has like a Breath of the Wild type armor system.
Yeah, like the armor is the only thing that really affects it because then the hat or the helmet and the masks are just what's the word for
cosmetic?
Cosmetic, that's the one. Yeah, so and you write the haikus and you get different headbands for each haiku that you write.
So sick.
And the item description is the options that you chose. So all of your haikus are saved.
Oh shit.
I just love this game, man.
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay, somebody take this away.
Sound really cool.
Somebody take this away from me before I start.
All right. I'm not gonna. I was gonna save this one for last, but I think I'm just gonna gush about it right now. God of War.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh man, I got into this very late in the year, and it was just so fucking beautiful. And I thought that this was a sequel to God of War 3.
Yes and no, I
Yeah.
guess.
As I'm going to tell everybody a little later, I played through the entirety of the God of War series. So, like, it's a weird non-sequel.
Yeah.
You know, it's
a continuation, I like
Yeah.
to think.
I don't think, but there's a huge time gap in between.
Sure.
You know,
Enough for Kratos to grow a sick Duck Dynasty beard.
absolutely. And, you know, make his way to an entire other fucking realm of gods.
Yeah,
You know?
after killing all of the previous
Yeah.
ones for the most part.
Which I really love how this game kind of opens up the possibility to other, like, gods, other
Pantheons.
realms, other realms. Like,
Yeah, now you're speaking my language.
Yeah, like, I'd love to see the next God of War take place in Egypt. Like, I just want to see Kratos fight Ra. Like, how
Delicious.
sick would that be?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind like a Kratos going down in the next one Han Solo style, and then you play as Atreus. That would be amazing.
God, yeah. Oh, that would be so good.
Yeah.
The twists and turns of that game were so good. The dynamic of Kratos and Atreus was fucking adorable, and I loved it. But, like, you know, it was just such an amazingly acted game. This was a fucking movie. You know, this game was a movie. It was beautifully written. It was very well researched. Like, I love Norse mythology, and I found myself, like, screaming like a little schoolgirl every time they fucking brought up something deep lore in God of War for the PS4. I'm like, ah! Like, I was so happy.
How'd you like tossing that axe around?
Oh, dude, there's, like, that was on my top 5 favorite video game mechanics of all time, like, immediately.
A return weapon?
Love a return axe. I love a Thor's hammer axe.
I
Give
just
me
love when
that.
the axe is also a boomerang.
Give
It's my
me
favorite part
that
of the day.
forever.
Ooh, an axerang.
An axerang. It
Yeah,
was
that's what I'm
basically what it
saying, like,
fucking
you know,
was.
that it hits different.
Rain, can you
know?
elaborate? I really want to know. Like,
You
Yeah,
never
it literally hits
yeeted
different.
an axe, and then it comes like it hits your enemy, and it comes back and hits them on the way back, and you just like grab it.
oh, okay,
God,
you can
it
do that in God of
fucking
War. Yeah,
hits different.
yeah, that's nice.
It literally
real
hits different.
nice.
Oh my God, Golden, you get me. You understood me.
Oh man, but it's just such a cool game, and when you go through the sequences of fighting the gods, they feel like the gods of the Norse mythology.
Yeah,
and
it's tough.
you don't even see all of them. What's really cool about the first God of War is that it just scratches the surface of what you can do in this world, because you only fight Baldur, you only fight Thor's kids.
Magni and Modi.
Yeah.
And one of them
Oh.
gets away, I believe.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say which one. I'm not gonna spoil that. But that fight was really cool.
Sure.
Their dialogues were really cool. It really feels like a God of War game because the gods are just so fucking evil.
Colton,
You know?
if I ever get punished by an extraplanar deity, I want you to cut off my head and hang it from your Take me to a witch of the woods
Oh
and
my
reanimate my
God.
head and keep me as a chuckle hut.
And Mimir was just so good.
Mimir's the best character.
Mimir, it was a solid, like, one of the best characters of 2020. Just so fucking funny, so good. He's just an oracle of wisdom. And man, when
Extremely so.
Baldur, Magni, and Modi were tormenting him, it's just like, he's like, you got to cut off my head. It's just, won't that hurt? He's like, fucking Odin's been keeping me here all my life. This isn't living. Like, oh my God.
There is no end to
Tell
his
him how it be.
creativity.
Oh God, such good lines in that game.
Excellent
And then
game, excellent combat, excellent
combat. And not only that,
armor
but
system.
it gets you so used to the fucking axe, and then halfway through the game, it just goes, you remember the Blades of Chaos? Yeah, we still got those.
Yeah. Dude, getting the Blaze of Chaos back hit something else, bro.
Athena in the doorway, just
The whole fucking boat, emo-ass boat ride back.
Dude, the line that sent
Get outta here.
shivers down my fucking spine is when Athena goes, "You'll never be anything but a monster," and then he turns around and goes, but I am your monster no longer. Yeah. I'm like, oh,
That's an unhinged dog right there.
oh God.
All right.
I could gush about God of War all day. Oh my Lord. And the guy that got to voice Kratos, I need him to narrate my entire life.
Yeah. I think you should
Forever.
do like get people to go to sleep stuff.
Oh yeah. He did a video on YouTube of Kratos telling dad jokes.
Kratos dad jokes, yeah.
And it's just so funny. Oh my God.
All right.
Rain, back to you.
That's right.
Great. I'm actually really glad that you talked about God of War.
Oh,
Because I feel
yeah.
like that can go into the game I really want to talk about. The game that should have won Game of the Year, Hades.
Ooh, yeah, I've heard a lot about that. I haven't personally played it. I've been trying to stay away from spoilers because I really, really want to play it. It looked good, it sounded good, and I haven't heard a single bad thing about it yet.
There's nothing bad to say about the game. It's one of those games, for those of you who don't know, it's a game where you're playing as the son of, Hades, and you have to escape the underworld. If you don't do it in one run, though, you end up back at the beginning.
Oh.
It is one of those.
God.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I have only made it to the second floor, and I have been going at it since the game came out.
It's a permadeath then. Right back to square one.
Right back to square one. But it's also got a dating sim element to it, and because it's the gods, you can be gay, you can be polyamorous, you have all these options. It's really, honestly, I recommend everybody pick up the game. It's
Literally.
on the fucking Switch store.
Considering my card swiped.
Yeah.
I'm courting fucking chaos right now, and I'm like, dude, I'll die a million times if it means I get to see you again. Hey.
Oh my God. I saw Hades' design, and it's, who he reminds me of? Pit.
Who?
He reminds me a lot of Pit.
Oh,
Kid Icarus
the
pit?
main guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. You know what I mean?
People have been drawing a lot of fan art of them together, actually.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that.
Yeah. And it's really interesting because it's one of those games where it's you get rewarded the further you get, but then when you start back over, you're like, oh, I unlocked a new weapon and I can upgrade the palace so I can get new things. So it's very rewarding, even though you're like, fuck, I was so close to beating this part.
Oh,
and fuck
shit.
Megra, I fought
Okay,
this
so
boss
it's
29 times.
So it doesn't send you all the way back to where you started with nothing.
No, so it'll
I see.
start you all the way back at the beginning, but you can then go and upgrade your stats and get new abilities. And as you
Okay.
go through the game, you meet the different gods and goddesses, and they'll give you little upgrades as you go through as well.
Okay, so you keep your experience if you die, basically. Kind
Not
of.
exactly. You keep certain aspects of it, I should
Got
say.
it.
Anything you get
Got it.
when you're out in there that isn't money or the darkness drops, you don't keep.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, so if Zeus comes down and gives you a good attack, you don't get to keep that for your next run.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
But it's still very interesting. The everything is just great. The conversations you can have with the characters, the atmosphere, just all of it. Amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
If you haven't played it yet, I don't know what you're doing, but go get it and play it.
yeah, no, I really, really, really want to play it. I'm gonna put it in my Steam library tonight. I think that's gonna be, it's gonna be the move this evening. Zach, what's you got another game there, buddy?
I do. I have a whole list of games.
Yeah, buddy.
I've got a game that we've already spoken about.
Mm-hmm.
Last of Us Part 2.
Oh boy,
One of my games of the year.
Yeah, great game.
Excellent game through and through. Enjoyed myself. Enjoyed the story. Satisfied with certain aspects of things. Disappointed by others.
Mm-hmm.
But not disappointed in what the general community seems to be disappointed in, because I was just, not into it. You can go into it in our entire whole podcast where we bare our souls in regards to this game. But
yeah. Well, we could talk a little bit about it now.
it's incredible. It's something to be experienced and not spoken about. I think it's just so cool.
Yeah, I mean it was a stunning fucking game. I mean the combat was cool. I love a good zombie game. I love them. They're so cool, and if done right, they're just the coolest genre of game.
Right.
But like this particular one, you weren't really playing. The zombies were kind of just background.
Sure.
You know, they were a plot point. And it was interesting where The Last of Us Part 1 was, oh my god, the world's overrun by zombies. We gotta group up and get here, you know? This game was, okay, so we've kind of gotten used to the zombies being in the world and people have started to try and rebuild. What are the problems that people are going through in this time? We're not going to really focus on the zombies. Those are going to be a side thing. But check it out. People have formed crazy-ass religions. Check it out. People are, like, gaining up in factions. Check it out. People are making their own city-states, you know? So... like,
check it out. People still growing mushrooms.
oh, man. So... it's such an interesting look on the zombie apocalypse, genre, because you don't really see the people. You don't really hear about what society's doing when this is all happening.
No.
It's just the zombies. It's just go to one end, kill zombies, go to finish the level, you know?
Yeah. It's good because it's kind of a game where you can somewhat kind of like shut the higher processes of your brain out and just, play the game and try our best to get to the level in one piece.
Yeah.
I mean, are you saying something that one Colton Murray has said on this podcast?
No.
I thought I'd slip it in and see if anything happened.
Nope.
Colton, why do it?
Nah, great bait, mate. I rate 8 out of 8.
No.
Is it a game where you can just shut your brain off?
You gotta turn your brain off.
No,
man,
definitely
just
not.
do it.
No.
You shouldn't. You should definitely not turn your brain off playing The Last of Us Part 2.
No, definitely not. I mean, what I love about that game is the fact that it is plot heavy,
It's entirely plot centric.
Thick.
And be like, wow, this game isn't just kill zombie, kill another zombie, kill zombie boss.
Yeah, the zombies were really just there to interrupt the plot. You know what I mean? And that's what I really love. You got a story game out of this, and you got to see how the societies were fucking dealing with this.
Yeah, I think it's without a doubt one of the best times I've had at my console this year.
Yeah, I mean, and it was really interesting to see the two converging storylines. Mm-hmm. That was really fucking cool. 3
of my favorite voice actors, Troy Baker,
yep,
Ashley Johnson, and Laura Bailey, for like hours upon hours. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
It was one of the times in my life where it was it not a perfect game, but no. Did it feel perfect when it was finished? When I saw the final shot? Yeah. Yeah, it kind of did.
The story towards the end was a little strange, I will say, but overall, I would give it a 9 out of 10. Right. Easy.
We have a whole podcast about this.
Yes, we do. If you want to go, if you got 2 hours to kill, go for it.
I think we can.
Yeah, I think we can
move on.
I think that'll be the last of that.
That'll be The Last of Us.
Oh, wait, I have it. Wait! No! Damn it!
It's already past the time.
Did you hit the crickets again?
Oh, that's how
There it is.
feel. The crickets are how I feel.
It's 2021, guys.
2020 fun, man.
Starting off strong, Colton. You're starting off real strong.
Curse my fucking sausage fingers.
All right, well, Colton, I think it's your turn.
Yeah.
That was a bad time to take a sip. Let's see. I told you guys I played the God of War series as well. Among Us was actually a huge thing this year. Now, technically speaking, it didn't come out this year. It's a 2-year-old game.
Really? It came out in
Yes.
2018.
Yes.
That's
did.
fucking crazy.
But it experienced a huge surge in popularity. And I would actually kind of loop 2 games into this because they're very similar in, impact. I'd put Fall Guys and Among Us in the same spot.
True.
Oh my god, I put Fall Guys as my next game to talk about.
That's funny.
Love.
All right, so I'll let you talk about that
Love Fall
No,
Guys.
no, 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 no. We'll just put them together because they really did have that same impact.
one. Yeah. I mean,
I
it's
do
just
have one comment about Among Us, though, about why I think it got so popular.
of course.
Do you guys think that Among Us became super popular this year because we were all quarantined with like a bunch of people, like families and shit, and like we all wanted to kill each other?
Oh yeah.
That's very possible.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
That's my take. Also, though, Among Us was a lot of fun, and I love being imposter. So
I mean, I've always loved that storyline. One of my favorite movies ever is The Thing.
The Thing, yeah,
it's
John
a
Carpenter.
Very, very interesting movie. So this game was literally just colorful bean men playing The Thing.
Yeah. I'll go ahead.
man,
Am I wrong?
I love that.
Isn't it adorable? And Fall Guys is just colorful bean men falling. So,
Colorful bean men at the Olympics.
absolutely.
2020, the year of unspeakable terror and colorful bean men.
It really is. If we had to sum it up this year,
Colorful bean men do things.
it's pre-apocalypse and colorful bean men.
Yeah. It's crazy to think about. Now that I know it's a 2-year-old game, I'm even more surprised because I was actually in Astoria the other night and I saw Among Us graffiti. It just said sus and a little person.
Yeah.
One of the little character avatars. So, yeah, I think that absolutely. I mean, I think we started off at the jump at the beginning of the podcast saying that gamers really won 2020 and games that can be played, I think, cooperatively and in like a party setting, obviously would be extremely popular.
Yeah.
And in high demand at this time.
And especially because Among Us is such a very inexpensive game. I think on the phone,
It's free on the phone.
Yeah, on the phone it's for free, and then on the computer I think it's like $5. So,
Yeah. I know Angela bought it for me, and I think it was like $4. And then on the
Absolutely.
phone, it's free. Fall Guys is free.
yeah, and it's just such a simple concept of a game, and it just got massively popular. And I think that's really important for game developers to think about. You know, just make your games fucking simple.
Make
You know?
your game fun, and people
Yeah.
will want to play it.
Absolutely.
I think it weighs on its concept. I'll say it because I thought we were going to have a moment back there when you said one of your favorite movies was The Thing. I thought you were going to say because I believe Among Us is the new age version of the murder mystery dinner.
Yeah, it's definitely 2020's Clue.
Yeah,
You know?
I was going to say one of my favorite movies, Clue,
Yeah.
is the same way. Like who doesn't love a who done it, you know? And if it's your
yeah.
friends and you get to betray your friends, fuck it.
I mean,
it's
year
a
has-
great game.
This year's been all about betraying friends for us. Like Among Us, fucking Unstable Unicorns.
Unstable
like,
Unicorns, man.
Man, what a
I'll
game.
list that as one of my favorite games of 2020.
That's a solid pick.
Go
but-
buy and play Unstable Unicorns. Go do it.
But yeah, I mean, I just want to thank the developers of Among Us for bringing that game out. I love that game. It's hilarious. It is. The videos of it that people do are hilarious. I saw one guy, I forgot his name, but he did a video where they weren't allowed to use anything but like I think they disallowed themselves from using the word "the" in the entire game.
My boy Z Royal Viking does that.
Yeah. Like it just sounded like cavemen speaking the entire time. Oh no, you know what it was? So they replaced all of their names with like
pronouns.
me, I, you, she,
we.
him, her.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And they weren't allowed to say anyone else. Like they had to say, they couldn't say blue, they couldn't say orange. It's like, I saw her in the thing with him, and I and you were over there.
I was sitting on the bench.
It was literally who's on first but Among Us. It was so fucking funny.
On the topic of Among Us, just really quick, it also brought a really cool YouTuber up into like the popularity ranks. It brought Corpse Husband out, and he's like
Yeah.
a horror. He does horror, so the fact that like he came really popular this year was crazy.
Yeah, a lot of horror people are coming out too.
Yeah, well, he was like, I don't really do gaming, and then all of a sudden he was like, I guess I'm doing gaming now. And he played with that rapper Logic.
Yeah.
He played with Lil Nas X. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? AOC did it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
I think it was
Fucking
AOC. There was another congressperson was doing that too, right?
I think so.
Was it Ilhan Omar?
Yeah.
Eon,
They
I
did
think.
together. They were fucking imposters together. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it
That's
was both
so
of them.
good. That's so good. Finally, an elected official for me.
Yeah,
You know,
that's exactly
I finally
what
feel
I thought.
represented in my government.
That is exactly how I thought. And how many times do you think she said orange was sus?
Yeah.
All right. Whose turn is it?
It's my turn.
Come on, that was funny.
Please keep it rolling.
Oh, that was funny.
Orange is sus.
I stand by that. That was fun.
Orange is sus.
Can I try some of your lychee energy drink?
Please, it's
Thank you.
delicious.
Is it good?
It is so good.
I need a review because I'm not in the same room and I can't try it.
That's not bad.
Rain, I will
8 out of 10.
I will literally order some to you if you'd like.
8 out of 10.
Thank you. I finished all the orange or energy drinks you got for
yeah.
me. So
I ordered peanut butter whiskey the other day. I cannot wait for it to come in.
That's fantastic.
It's so tasty.
I'm going to Zach's house.
All right.
Can we all like do? Oh my god! Can we do a drinking podcast night?
That would be fun. I was thinking of letting ice cream melt, putting it in it, and then refreezing it.
Oh no, that's great.
Don't tell me that. I will be I will steal someone's car to come out there.
Oh, that's so good. I forgot we're recording, so maybe Ray,
I'm
do
gonna
you
take
want
my
to?
turn now if I'm allowed.
Absolutely.
Of course.
So I talked about this I think a couple podcasts ago, but my brother bought me a Final Fantasy VII remake this year.
Ooh, so
Oh,
good.
baby.
I was really excited about it. I probably the most excited out of like every one of my siblings because we all played Final Fantasy. Because like I love Cloud and his story, and I love Sephiroth. If you guys didn't know, I love Sephiroth.
Sephiroth. Yeah, I love Sephiroth too. Hate to play him, but love him.
I refuse to comment at this time.
Yeah, I got fucked up by
Me looking at shirtless Sephiroth. Hey,
dude. They not only one but two shirtless alts we got for Sephiroth.
yeah, I know, and it's all I've ever wanted. But
Where is Terry
I'm
Bogard?
not talking about Smash, but I'm not talking about Smash. My turn. I'm talking about the remake
Okay.
The remake of?
of Final Fantasy VII because it was so fucking good. The graphics beautiful. Like it's very, to me, like remarkable to see a game that like was part of my childhood being remastered and made so beautifully done and getting to relive that story.
That's what a remaster should have been.
Yeah,
You know?
like it's like, you know, when you like someone's like, oh, it was so beautiful, like it brought tears to my eyes kind of thing. That's how I felt booting up this game.
Oh,
Like
God.
that was the emotions. I was like, oh my god, it's beautiful, it's stunning, and it really hits different when you can like really see how the characters like emote towards each other and things like that.
Yeah, there was really
already-
subtle movements.
Yeah, because this is already such a serious story with such a very serious topic for a game. And then you can like see just the way Cloud like acts towards some of these other characters and how they act towards him for like being part of Soldier and stuff. And it's like heartbreaking to see it with the emotions. So this is really up at the top, amazing. Part 2 comes out this year. So I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, and like the fact that they broke it up into 2 parts, I'm really a big fan of that because they embellished on all of the cutscenes. They really made the story super apparent, and they didn't skirt around anything. You know, they fleshed out everything. They took their time. These were fans of the original game that made this, and it felt like it. And just Oh my lord, the characters look so fucking good.
My God, literally me just sitting there looks up at Cloud. Oh no. Looks at Sephiroth. Oh no.
Oh no, he's hot.
Literally, that was that. And then like they made Cloud look a little like sickly to kind of like make points come across, and I was just
Yeah.
like, you can't do this to me. I am not okay.
Yeah, they really fucked with it. And I think another episode we're planning, we're definitely going to be talking about some Final Fantasy characters in that one. So, yeah.
Oh no.
If you don't, I'm gonna come riot.
Absolutely. So, yeah.
Yuffie, Aerith, though I know a few of them.
Yeah, I mean...
Tifa is apparently a big deal.
Tifa's a huge deal. They did not... Aerith had, like, the biggest glow-up of anyone I've ever seen in my entire life.
Aerith and Tifa, though, they're so pretty.
They are unbelievable.
Isn't there the mechanic one and the one where they're all like in a car?
That's
Final
Cindy.
Fantasy 15, and that would be Cindy.
That's Cindy.
All right.
A
She's cute
fucking
too.
babe.
Absolutely. Just Texas, Final Fantasy Texas. Like, I love it.
Oh god.
Well, we all know I like loud blondes, so
Absolutely.
Cindy's in there.
There she is.
All right, whose turn is it?
Yours.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to talk about the Outer Worlds. I haven't played a whole lot of it so far, but I wanted to know what it was like to play Fallout in space, and it happened. Like I think about like 6 or 7 hours in, I was like, "Oh shit, I have my own ship. Oh wait, I have like a companion. Oh wait, I have like multiple locations." You know, you kind of just like blank out, and you know, like you sort of like take your brain and like put it on like a lower power setting, like almost off, and you just sort of just wander the desert, and you just sort of make sure to not die. Go to different planets. You have a sassy ship AI. Huge plus. Love that. Love a sassy AI character. One of my favorite tropes. You could get different companions. I really like the weapon system. It's like not overwhelming. It's not Fallout either. It's kind of completely its own and somewhat similar. I know it's a lot of the people that are no longer working for Bethesda and they're now doing their own thing. I can't remember the name of the studio, but they did an amazing job. I really enjoyed the game. I don't know when I'll come back to it, but I'll probably come back to it. I played Fallout 4 for years, so there's no way that I've seen the last of the Outer Worlds. I think that anybody enjoys free roam. I was just talking to somebody who said that they really like free roam games. And I was like, oh, cool. Do you want to... Oh, yes. So there's something we're going to talk about a little bit later. I'm getting my games mixed up. But really like the Outer Worlds. I know probably neither of you have played it, but I really liked it.
That sounds cool. I
did just find out that Fallout is free on my PlayStation, so
Ooh.
I'll be playing a game like it, I guess.
Yeah, Fallout's a great series. It's one of my favorites. I'm looking forward to my Fallout tattoo one day.
Love a post-apocalyptic sci-fi horror. Love it.
Yeah, it is also like a super hardcore critique of capitalism. And I'm always about that.
Absolutely. It's literally just like, it's Wall-E, but, you know, like right after it happened.
And the first companion you pick up, Parvati, she's awesome. She's like a mechanic type. And you basically like kind of buy her out of whatever she's working for. And then she becomes part of your ship crew. And one of her first missions, it's so cute. You go to like kind of like this other, I guess, floating place where there's a bunch of capitalism stores. And it's...
I think those are just called stores.
No, it's a giant ship. It's in space.
Oh.
It's a giant ship, but it's full of stores. It's like a floating mall that people live on.
Oh, so the actual Sunrise Mall.
Yeah. And
I got that. I got it.
I hate that. Bruh.
You help her get a date with the sexy lady mechanic that works there. So I think that was an awesome plot line, and it was just like, hey, by the way, I'm gay. Help me get this date. And I'm like, sick.
I love that.
Fucking mood.
Yeah, great characters, great companions, cool enemies. There's giant rock gorillas. I feel like you'd love them.
Oh yeah, there. I'm in. Say less.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's definitely challenging. It's something that rewards the grind, and it's something that makes sure you know your limits. And that's Fallout, and that's pretty much Breath of the Wild and any other free roam game. There's going to be stuff that's not for you at the moment. You're going to get there though, and I think that I will get there as well.
I mean, that's a really interesting thing. You said respect the grind, and it really rewards the grind. I want to use that actually to springboard into my next game that I've been playing pretty much all year. It's not a new game by any standards, but I feel like enough has been updated where it could be considered its own new game. And it's all happened this year. It is a game called Runescape. And I'm not going to talk a lot about it because I know you literally could vomit at any point right now.
No, do you think? Go forward. Do whatever you're doing.
I really think that it bumped up so hard this year because, you know, with the pandemic happening, everybody's stuck inside. This is an opportunity to try out a new game or a game that you used to love and a game that you used to play.
Sure.
And it's free on your phone. You can play a third of it for free, which is so fucking cool. And, you know, it's not an expensive game to play. It's extremely story-packed, and there's so much to do in it. And I don't think I need to explain RuneScape to most people.
No.
It's a medieval MMORPG that everybody was playing back in 2006. So it's just the same exact game, but so much has been added. So many new skills, so many new balances, so many new bosses, so many new quests. Like, the quest lines got so out of control, and they're so amazing. Like, I never gave a shit about the quest. Do you remember when you played back when you were younger?
Yeah.
And you just would bowl through the quests? You know, you don't care about the story?
Yeah, no. As a young man with ADHD, of course, I did not read a lot of what RuneScape had to say.
Yeah, but now I find myself reading the newer stuff because it's an interesting storyline. You know, there was one quest where you have to fight this ancient dragonkin that comes out and had created all the dragons in the world and creates this big badass one that's like, oh yeah, we're going to destroy the world. So get everybody from around this and form an army just to stop this one monster.
Oh boy.
It was so cool. And I really appreciate what they're doing, what the Jagex company is doing with this game. And it's just so cool to see so many new players.
Yeah, I'm sure MMORPGs, MOBAs, anything that, anything that's called favorites, WoW, I'm sure is going nuts.
Yeah, WoW is probably
in the
going
pandemic.
Nuts. I talked this over with a one Jiggy Nachos the other day, and I told him that RuneScape is basically the Super Smash Brothers Melee of RPGs, and I wanted to get your opinion on that.
It's not bad.
Like, it's just old, unplayable to most, but if you really love it, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, it's a labor of love. It's a labor of love to play, and that's
Absolutely.
why I don't have the love to labor for it.
That's fine, but like I just thought it was really, really cool that game kind of spiked, you know?
Yeah, I think it's good. If you like it, then why not?
All right. Well, Rain, do you have one more?
I have two, but I'm going to make the first one really fast because it didn't come out in 2020, but there was an update, the first really big update to this game.
Go for it.
Stardew Valley had a very huge update, and my fiance and I got back into playing it.
Cool.
They added new animals, they added new characters, they added new farms. The co-op mode is finally playable.
Oh, that's so cool.
For those of you who don't know, I believe Angela and I both spoke about this on the Simtober podcast, but
Simtober.
September. Fuck me, I'm tired. All right, fuck all y'all.
It's okay.
Do you Retober the 21st night of Simtober?
Podcast. The
thanks,
September podcast. But we both really like games like this. So Stardew Valley is just you're a farmer.
It's a very relaxing game. Extremely relaxing. Not a lot of thought goes into a game like that.
Yeah, no, not a lot. And it's just, it's one of those, at the end of the day, I can wind down and just play a few days in Stardew Valley and just clear my farm. And it's really good. They also, And they added ostriches. I can have an ostrich farm. Like, who wouldn't want that?
I would love an ostrich farm.
I would hate that.
Zach, you can also get dinosaurs.
I'm in.
Ostriches are just dinosaurs, Zach.
No.
No, you could get like actual dinosaurs.
No, dude.
So
No. That's cool that you think
I
that.
wanted to touch on that. That's it. I just wanted to touch on the Stardew Valley update.
That's so cool.
Before I talk about my number one game of 2020.
Oh, yes.
I saved it for last.
Let's hear it.
Oh, no, you got to go first.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
okay,
you.
I'm just going to run down everything real quick. I don't think much of this needs an explanation. I was playing Yakuza 0.
Yes.
I know that the new one's coming out, Like a Dragon, or came out this year. I'm still playing through it. Don't know if I'll finish it before Like a Dragon happens. Liked the Smash Fighters Pass. Liked a certain edition of a Mr. One Terrence Andrew Bogard III. Terry 115, baby. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Really have a pleasing report on that. I think it was good. Also, the Bioshock Collection.
That was
dropped.
amazing.
That was really cool because they did 1, 2, and Infinite all in one place.
Yeah.
And Infinite came with full DLC, Burial at Sea, and Clash in the Clouds and stuff. So I think a lot of new people got to experience those games. And one of my friends, his girlfriend is trying, Julia, she was interested in playing it, and I was trying to kind of give her the elevator pitch. And I was like, hey, do you want to fight racism? She's like, of course. I was like, hey, do you want to fight racism in the sky? And she's like, yes. Yes, I do. So I think she's pretty sold on playing Bioshock Infinite. It's one of me and my roommate, her partner's favorite games. And I think it was cool. Yeah, I think it was cool for them to put that back out there.
Yeah.
On deck, I've got Watchdogs Legion. That's coming up. I played the first 2. Really liked them. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That's pretty good. A massive game-breaking glitch, though. Really stupid. Like...
I mean, that's Ubisoft.
That is Ubisoft. Do you remember the movie Ants, by any chance?
Yes.
Do you remember the movie A Bug's Life?
Yes.
Both of those movies combined had less bugs than Assassin's Creed Unity. So, I'm not surprised. It is annoying to have to redo 2 hours of in-game content when a glitch like this happens, but I'm not stressed. I'm not that stressed. I'm cool. Like, whatever. Really enjoying it so far. Playing the Avengers game, pretty decent.
I heard about that.
Let's get into the best, and then we'll go into the complaints.
I mean, we only had one game, but you gave us like 12.
I just threw it down. I just ran down.
Yeah, I mean, we're coming.
Just came for it, like.
Yeah, I was like, well, shit.
I wanted to make all of my opinions known. I still have gripes, but Rain, please.
I'm sorry. What was I saying? What was I supposed to be doing?
I don't know.
I'll do the next one.
No, it would be me.
No.
Oh, we're
It's
done?
Colton.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, what am I supposed to do?
What the fuck is happening?
Forgot the Scythe circle.
Colton,
Excuse me.
Colton's turn.
I'm out of cycle. I'm out of the cycle. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
cool. So I guess I'll put 2 games on deck. Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Ooh, baby.
Excellent fucking game. Exactly as good as Spider-Man 2018, if not better. It was just beautifully done, very well written, and I just had a massive amount of fun playing it.
Good.
You know? So let's see. Persona 5 Royal.
Hey.
A lot of people have been saying that this is one of the greatest games of all time, which is
Count me in there.
that's a bold statement. That is a really bold statement for something that came out in 2020.
I'd like to think we back it up with evidence. Not vanilla. We don't talk about vanilla Persona 5, but we talk about
Vanilla Persona 5 wasn't even that bad.
It wasn't, but this is streamlined. Yeah. A child could play this game.
Yeah.
And you're going to feel like a god, and it's going to be great.
I would go on record and say that Persona 5 Royal has made vanilla Persona 5 completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
Like
they tend to do that. Persona 4 Golden did the same shit.
Yeah, but it's just such a massive upgrade to Persona 5, and God, is it just fun to play. It's so beautiful. The aesthetic of Persona 5, I could look at it for days. I mean, this is the same company that made Jet Set Radio. I'm not fucking shocked. So you could definitely see all of the influence from that set. Like, that entire era of video games very, very present in Persona 5.
Sure.
And I am living for it. I breathe for that shit.
I'll be playing this game until I hear the words Persona 6.
Yes, I agree. That is a fantastic thing. I'd be playing it afterwards. You know,
Facts.
I think it's just such a beautifully done game, and just the characters are so good. Like, fucking, I would die for Ryuji. I would absolutely die for Ryuji.
I would die for Ryuji too.
If we are doing the podcast I think we're doing, you can just run down the list of Persona 5. Like, it's true. Like, it's a great game full of excellent characters. I think Atlas has always relied on its character work, and this is no exception. I think that the gameplay is a lot more fun. They've added a lot of twists and turns. They were able to use vanilla to figure out what worked and what didn't.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. And obviously, Persona 5 has been given the Atlas sequel a few times, even though this has come out. We had Persona 5 Q, I think.
Yeah.
And then now we have Persona 5 Strikers coming out.
Yep.
As much as it physically pains me to say it, Joker and Queen are in AFK Arena right now.
They are, and YouTube will not let me forget about it.
No app that I use would let me forget about it. Joker is also in Smash Brothers, which is fucking crazy.
That is true.
Joker is like unbelievable. Persona 5 blew up, and I really, really enjoy it. And speaking of Smash, I'd like to go on and say about the Fighter Pass as well. You know, they added so many wonderful new characters to this game. Terry Bogard came into Smash Brothers, which opens up so many new avenues. Like, Too Tough Terry,
baby.
And as much as people hated them in Smash, Byleth is in Smash. I enjoyed that game to no end.
Yeah.
Oh, can I also say another game? Fire Emblem Three Houses.
That's true. But wasn't that 2019?
Ashen Wolves.
Was that 2020?
I believe Ashen
Wolves.
Yeah, it was.
Did Ashen Wolves come out this year?
I believe Ashen Wolves came out this year.
Oh,
has
yeah,
it
was that like the beginning of the
really
year?
been that long?
So
Oh my god.
That feels like a lifetime ago.
yeah, so that game was amazing, and just we got
Did we fact check on that?
we got no, I did not.
I got you.
So, yeah, please do that.
Fact check that.
So we got Terry in this one. We got Banjo and Kazooie, which haven't been seen in a game since 2006.
Steven Minecraft.
Steven Minecraft.
Don't say those words.
Shout out to the guy who had
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth. Absolutely. What a fucking like! I know you hate him, Zach.
I hate the anime man.
I hate playing him as well.
Hate the anime.
But here's the thing:
I love him.
what a fucking reveal!
A good trailer.
What an amazing trailer! What an amazing way to keep the Smash community engaged. Because now that opens up so many new possibilities for characters, so many new like spots for third-party characters. So fucking cool. It's just a great year for Smash Brothers. I mean, not community-wise, but game-wise. Just shit, what a cool game.
Yeah, I'm seeing an article here of February 24th, 2020.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Ashen Wolves. Your boy Balthus.
My boy Balthus and my girl Happy. Love them both.
My boy Yuri.
Yuri's such a good man.
That's it. That's all of them.
Don't you let Constance slip through the cracks
like
there.
that.
literally all of them. I'm not just talking about.
It's fun new battle.
Oh man.
You leave Constance alone.
What's her last name?
Von Nuva.
Am I allowed to talk about one more game before we end?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I'm actually going to talk about my actual number one game for 2020.
Oh, whoa.
Here we go.
Pulling it up.
Yeah, I mean, to the surprise of literally no one, the Kingdom Hearts Remind DLC came out this year.
Yeah. Wow,
And
that
it
one
was
took me for a
2
loop.
hours long, and it was the best thing that's happened to me this year.
Those 2 hours.
You don't understand. It added way more depth to Kingdom Hearts 3 than expected. I cried. I literally played it again and cried again. Then it has the data battles and the secret boss and stunning.
Cool.
Stunning, absolutely beautiful.
I can't wait to listen to.
I'm a big baby though, and did cry. Like it was emotional.
I can't wait to listen to your Kingdom Hearts podcast so I can hear this all over again. And I'm gonna be editing down Rain just 20 minutes of violent sobbing before they continue their points.
Yep.
Only when I talk about Ienzo and Zexion.
There it is.
I had to talk about Zexion for Chain of Memories, and I didn't go on for like hours. Okay, so be amazed, be proud of me.
We will be.
So I guess that wraps up our games of 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was like I said, I think this was a year for gaming.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a year to rekindle all your loves for your old games, and then obviously drop some money on new ones and experience some new things.
And stave away. You go up.
Oh, I have a question for you guys.
Of course.
So we did this in the other one, so I want to do it for this one. I feel like, tradition.
Okay.
Do you guys have any like New Year's resolutions, because we're into the new year?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a bunch.
It's true.
I really, my biggest one is to get back to the gym. I kind of fell off once nobody was allowed to go to the gym ever, and it's been very hard to consistently get back on, but I really want to go back to the gym, and I want to get healthy again.
Use your muscles that you worked so hard for.
Absolutely. I mean, they're still there. They're just buried under tubs of fat. So.
Hey, man, they just got good stealth rolls. It's all
yeah,
good.
that's it. That's all there is. So
listen, man, if Fat Gum can do it, so can you.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I would kill for Fat Gum's power, just to be able to convert all of my fat into like power.
I could beat you repeatedly if that's what you want. Like,
yeah, that's one of his New Year's resolutions. Is just
beat Colton repeatedly. 2021.
Colton Murray into the ground. Check.
Oh man.
I think I'm going to take the hint in 2021. I think that a lot of times I don't go for things because I already have accepted in my own head that it's not going to work out. So, this is with anything, with opportunities, with ways to spend my free time, with, whatever I'm feeling. So I'm just going to take the hint. I'm just going to take the hint and then accept that I can, things can be good.
Yeah.
Not everything is going to work out as poorly as it sounds like it's going to.
It's a mindset, man. If you think it's going to work poorly, it's going to work poorly. If you don't think it's going to work poorly, there's only a chance it'll work poorly.
Yeah, and I think that's very structural, and that'll maybe help me out a little bit.
Yeah, give yourself the opportunity to succeed.
I agree with that.
Absolutely. Rain?
I mean, my resolution is I want to work on my self-confidence because I have none. And,
well, that's why you have here two men, TM.
Two men. But
two men. TM.
You need two men inside you, though. You need two men in your soul.
Like, actual reasons for that.
Right.
I want to work on my self-confidence because there is I'm going to start teasing it now, but there's been a special project in the works that is going to be starting up fairly soon.
Oh yeah, 2021 is a new year in a lot of ways. So
there's going to be a new project coming out that I am the lead on, and I'm hoping that when it does come out, I don't immediately hate it because of my confidence issues, but that all of you guys really enjoy it too, because a lot of work is going into this. Months of work has been going into this.
Rain, can I just say this right now?
Yeah.
I am so fucking hyped.
Super jazzed.
I am so jazzed for this.
Oh, I'm really glad. I don't want to spoil anything on what it is. I just kind of want to keep everybody, on the edge of their seats for what's to come.
This is as much spoiler as we're getting, so just keep an eye out for Rain's big new project.
Yes. Hopefully soon. I'm aiming for probably the middle of February. So.
Super cool.
Oh, this is going to be cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of Tryforce content coming down the pipe, and we look forward to it, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. And I actually have one more resolution. Two more. Two, technically? It's one overall.
Is that how this works?
It's one overall.
I guess it is resolutions.
Oh, no, it's for everyone here. So,
it's for all of us.
Yes. So I want to start live streaming our recording sessions at some point. I think that would be really, really fun. And two, I just want to play more games with you guys.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, I think that you should get Phasmophobia and be a ghost hunter with me. So.
Yes.
Especially because I finally got OBS to work so I can start streaming.
Fuck yes. Let's
Super
absolutely do it. And, you know, I just want to say to everybody that listened to us all through 2020, holy shit.
Thank you.
Thank
Absolutely,
you guys so
thank you.
much.
This is unbelievable. Like, we had a week where we almost had 200 listeners for a week, which was fucking crazy.
If I was at a
talented.
party with 200 people, I would be uncomfortable.
Yes.
I wouldn't even go. If you were like 200 people will be there, I'd be out. I'd be like, damn, see you later. You
Yeah.
guys go.
Right. If you had told me in July 2018 that this would be where we are in the podcast, I would have like laughed you out of the room.
Right.
You know, just
Same.
just ridiculous. So thank you for the support, and just 2020 is a new year. 2020 is new content. That's what I'm
2021. 2020 is old. What are you talking about?
Did you just
20.
pull us all the way back? You can't do this. You can't do this.
Colton, no.
Say 2021 right
There's a
now.
glitch in the Matrix.
Colton, I have the time wizard card, not you. Me. I control time.
2021 is new year. 2021 is new content.
Thank you.
Listen. The problem is 2020 just still slaps off the lips really well.
Yeah, you know, it's really...
Well, you know, it's also only the first week of January. You'll get used to it.
I'm still writing 2016 on my checks. So like,
Oh my God.
Oh my. Well, that
you
just
imagine?
sounds like, you know, the perfect time to end it.
Sounds like it.
oh man.
Thank you guys so much, though, for all the support over the past year and a half. Now?
Yeah, for real. I look forward to
Fucking
new
wild.
content.
We've been going at it this long.
And here we are for you, going on further. Thank you all.
We're gonna do it, and look forward to all the cool new Tryforce shit this year, because there's gonna be a lot. So yeah, thanks so much. And obviously, if you like this episode, if you like any of our other episodes, share it with your friends. Shout us out on Twitter, and we will we'll talk about you in the podcast. So hell yeah.
All right.
All right, fuck 2020.
Fuck 2020. This is the last time we're talking about it, and it's looking forward from here. That's it. Break your
Bye.
rear view mirrors. Don't even look back in the rear view mirror. Break the rear view mirror. We're not going back.
I'm on it.
Woo!